Hi, my name's Hillary. Um, I've been dealing with a lot of pain in the last 5 years. I've had multiple surgeries. I've had a lot happen, and it's been a long road. And it's not done yet. And I've had a new pain recently. I've had a couple new pains, and it's just gotten worse. And so I have an appointment with my doctor tomorrow, and they did a bunch of blood tests, and so we're hoping to hear that they may have finally found out what's causing all of this pain. And I decided I wanted to write a letter to my undiagnosed illness, and I bet you think you know what I'm going to say, because I would probably bet the same thing. But it's not. And I think other people need to hear this, and they need to know that it's okay to be in pain. So, here we go. I'm just going to read it. So, dear undiagnosed illness, I can bet what you'll think I'd be writing you in a letter wouldn't be what I'm going to say. You would probably bet my life on it that I would scream curses at you, stomp the ground, cry an actual river, or get so drunk that for an hour I'm convinced you don't exist. But no. You tear me apart, you tear my friends away from you, you tear into me, you tear into my heart, you tear into my family's hearts, you make opening doors hard, opening bottles impossible, and sometimes you make walking down the hall seem like a marathon. I would have every right to do the things you'd bet I would, but I can't. Not because you've taken another thing from me, but because in the chiseling away of all of these things, you've actually given me something. I used to think I was a weak person. I used to think I just couldn't do it. I didn't have it in me to weather things. I don't have degrees or a fancy job, and those things lacking have been used to make me feel small, feel like less than. But I'm not. I'm not less than. It's all about perspective, and I know all the spoonies, which is a term for people who have chronic illnesses, just rolled their eyes, because people have told you that 1,000,000,000 times, and perspective isn't going to cure you. I know. But I don't mean that if you shift your perspective, suddenly things will be fine and dandy. We all have expectations for our lives growing up. My expectations did not include chronic fatigue, muscle pain, joint pain, abdominal pain, pelvic pain, digestive issues, anxiety, and depression. But I'm no less successful because of those things. So far, I'm undefeated in the category of surviving. I'm a beast, a warrior. I don't live a life that most 24-year-olds do, but I live in a way that few 24-year-olds do. The littlest things mean the absolute most. Someone going out of their way to be kind to me is enough to bring me to tears. I appreciate things, moments, people, friendships, victories, and compassion more than I ever have before. Tonight, a friend of mine messaged me, and we were talking about trying to go out together, but life happens, and so we were talking about a phone date. We talked about the diagnosis process and where I am and how much I do and don't know, and though that may sound relatively routine to anyone else, anyone who has endured chronic pain knows that someone asking those questions from a place of love is everything. I cried. It was an ugly, happy cry. But those are the best kind. Snot everywhere, hands shoved into my eyes, holding back the floodwaters, and a kind of thankfulness that just breaks you open. Something that my undiagnosed pain/illness has afforded me is the ability to have compassion for any kind of pain, knowing the difference between sympathy and empathy, and learning and understanding more than any book could have taught me. I'm not some blind bird entering the world expecting it to all come together because I'm young and I will it to, but I do have some hope. I'm an extremely relational person. I have found some fellow misfits along the way. We don't fit social norms, we have pain, we have different kinds of pain, and though few of us have much faith in ourselves, We have faith in each other, and through it all we learn that it's not a bad thing to be lost. We're all lost. So something that chronic pain has taught me that I'm thankful for is that it's okay to be lost. We can be lost together. Seriously, thank you. Sincerely yours, the Undefeated Photographer. Now, that might not seem like a lot to some people, but it took a lot to thank something that has taken a lot away from me. But I'm hopeful, and it's okay to be lost. Sincerely yours, the Undefeated Photographer.